Today, I want to talk to you about ways to improve your study skills. If you're qualifying for something at the moment or studying for your qualification, you might be finding it a little bit more challenging, especially the theory side of it, because a lot of us in the fitness industry are more visual doing people. So getting your head in the books is sometimes the most daunting part of any of these courses. You need to really think about that. Do it to suit you, your pace and your learning style. Okay, because there's no magic pill, there's no magic bullet that's going to get you there. You've got to put the work in. But some of us are more visual learners, some of us are more auditory, we can hear things better and take it on board, or more doers, yeah? So if you find hearing something on an audio tape, record yourself, reading parts of the key points in your textbook maybe, watching a tutorial or a video clip of something that will help you learn, or just physically get up and do that exercise and think about the body, the movements, the muscles that are involved. That will help you get into the anatomy as well, you know. Guys, do consider the time you have. It takes planning, okay? And I always say to people, and I do it myself, diarise it. Yeah, if you're studying for something, you really want to get something done, put it in your diary. So even if you're going to block out 1 till 3, 5 till 6, 1 hour, 2 hours at a time, whatever time you have, block it out in your diary and or your calendar, okay? And like it's you're making an appointment with yourself to study, because it's really important if you want to make that change and get the good results, okay? Now remember, how motivated are you? Sometimes it can be disheartening, and if there's other things, external factors in your life making you feel probably not quite so good on that particular day, and you're needing to sit down to challenge yourself and study, and your mindset's not quite there, maybe go and do some exercise. Go and do something to lift your mood, lift your spirit, get you motivated and feeling good about anything again before you pick up the book, so that it becomes more productive, okay? Concentration's huge, all right? So one of the best things we can say to you at this stage is when you have that time set aside to do your study, turn off your social media. Yeah, as appealing as it might sound to be in on Facebook, to be in on Instagram and all this everything else, turn it off. Put your phone on airplane mode. Don't open up your laptop unless it's an e-learning thing that you need to do. But don't look online at your social media while you're studying. It is a distraction. We want to avoid all external distractions while we're studying. We need to be fully engrossed, even if it's just for that hour, because it will make a huge difference. Okay, now guys, when you're coming through any of your studying, when in doubt, ask. Maybe it's a peer from your course, maybe it's your tutor, maybe it's someone else that maybe just have a little bit more experience of you, a friend or something like that in the industry. Don't ever be afraid to ask, okay? Because we're all here to learn from each other, and it does help. And we can just feed off each other and get that little bit more going. And it can sink in. If they can relate it to a real life example, it will sink in a bit more. Okay, so just remember, we all learn at different paces. Do not compare yourself to anybody else, all right? We can still get the same results. Some of us have a different journey to get there. But the main thing is for you guys, I would say, allocate your study time in your diary. Get away from any external distractions so you can really concentrate for the hour or two that you've allocated, okay? Don't be afraid to ask. Do ask for anything. Yeah, the only way we get anywhere, the only way we can improve and develop is to ask and get things moving forward for us. Okay, so guys, get in touch if you have any questions. But I hope you found that useful, and have a great day.